Hey all, and welcome back for another set of HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Today, the wonderful POTK has basically requested a whole lot more of the amazing world of Gumball, and we have 6 new episodes to cover. Today we have Season 3 Episode 12, The Void, Season 3 Episode 36, The Nobody, Season 4 Episode 1, The Nemesis, Season 4 Episode 30, The Bus, Season 4 Episode 40, The Disaster, and Season 5 Episode 1, The Rerun. I was just talking to Volk about like whether the numbers were right and whatnot, and I took a look at Wikipedia. It's like, wow, these seasons have like 40 episodes per.
Well, I suppose when you consider they're only about 11-ish minutes long, I guess it sort of makes up to what we would consider a regular season. But just listening to the names as well, I'm just reminded of The Binding of Isaac for some reason. I can picture an expansion pack having these exact areas.
Indeed. So this is how it works, guys. There are syncing instructions in the video description, but we're going to count you down into the first episode, and when we say stop, like close that video down and load up the next one, well, we discuss the previous episode, and it will go on like that until we're all done. So are you ready for the first episode of today's Season 3, Episode 12, The Void, Volk?
I am ready to enter the void. It cannot be avoided, so I guess we just gotta dive in, hope for the best.
Good shit, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Skipping over the intro today, I guess, just getting right into the thick of things.
That's how we like it here for our TV comms, as we alluded to in previous counts.
Indeed. The Void. Oh, great. Now I'm just going to be thinking of X-Death throughout the entire thing.
We're looking very indie with the stylings of the title there.
So just in case you forgot from our last Gumball coverage, Blue Kitty Dude is Gumball. That's his stepbrother, I think, Darwin, or adopted brother. He has a mum called Nicole, a dad called Richard, and I forget his sister's name, but it's all just like slice of life wackiness, really.
Darwin started out as the pet goldfish, but then grew arms, legs, a heart, etc., and ended up becoming the adopted brother. That just sounded brutal.
What's sad is I believe Gumball has ceased production as of this recording, the 13th of October. There's like an option to apparently produce more, but like what's there now or coming out will be the last of it.
But yeah, I mean, it is a little unfortunate that it's gone now, but it seems like it had a really damn good run.
Well, I've heard mixed opinions on like Co and places like that after Season 3 it apparently became a lot more trite and went downhill, but what doesn't go downhill on Co, let's be honest.
True that. And I guess we'll be able to judge for ourselves, seeing as everything we're covering today is going to be from Season 3 onwards, so
Yeah.
we can see if there's any truth to those statements. The tinfoil hat. Don't want the government stealing your thoughts.
Oh, my thoughts are precious, Volk. Do not bogart my thoughts.
I would forgo the tinfoil hat option, and I'd just set up a kiosk and say, a pound of thought. I bet you I would be a millionaire by the end of the night.
Gumball, Darwin, and Mr. Small investigate the disappearance of Elmore Junior High student Molly. Ah, okay, so, the Void may be something they're approaching, gotta investigate and whatnot?
This is beginning to sound a lot like Persona 4. I love how they just get away with casual just beheadings and stabbings with the cactus from earlier. We all know it's for the sake of good cartoon fun. The yearbook. I have seen many a funny meme when it comes to those things, even if it's just the quotes.
Focus, Volk, we gotta find the missing student.
They're hiding in the fridge.
No.
Ah, well, I'm out of ideas, and how about you?
Fucking Darwin.
TV losing signal? That's hardly a first world problem even nowadays. If a TV goes down, you've got the internet, which is infinitely better.
What era does Gumball take place in, again? Late 90s, early 2000s?
Well, they have the internet in those era, and I'm pretty sure they have YouTube and such, so we're talking at least 2006. We need the deets, man!
Wow, drama llama in this episode, it seems.
Laying it on thick of that. Well, at least he's being honest with conviction.
Yeah, that's me. When I get loud, it's very hard to, like, tone it down again. Dude, what? Are your nipples eyes, or are they just painted on?
Dude, it's Zenyatta from Overwatch.
Jesus. Enter the void. I don't know whether this guy has appeared in the series before, but he already makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm wondering why he has eye nipples all of a sudden. Like, what's the deal here? Is he with the Illuminati?
Yeah, there seems to be a space between lockers 115 and 117, so maybe we could go inside there. Is that the void? That's a bit too close, Gumball.
Maybe it's locker 116 and 3/4.
Folk, don't bring Harry Potter into this. It's something completely different. Oh.
Okay, not quite going through the lockers, but kind of the same deal, wedged in between. I'm pretty sure there's been a bunch of movies that go across this entire trope of suddenly there is a person they just don't remember and they have to try and go along the course of either having the Forgotten try and prod people into remembering them or them investigating it. Like, usually it involves a death of some kind.
Also stuff like there's like a hidden world between spaces and whatnot. That was actually a plot point in Hilda, the recent Netflix series.
Ah.
It's really good, by the way. I heartily recommend it.
Yes, I have heard good things about it from my girlfriend especially, so I would say it's definitely worth a watch. And it's getting a new season, so, you know, good time to get into
Yes!
it.
My power grows evermore! Jesus.
Wipe out!
Oh my god, it's like they're in a living comic book. Oh, this is trippy.
This is a rather cool effect, though.
Time to enter the void, I guess.
The void between the pages, where there is staples and sometimes letters that go off the page.
Yeah, and you're trying to get the poster out of the comic or whatever, and you end up ripping the poster, and it's like, why you do these things to me?
Oh wow, this is, I was expecting the void to be a lot more black and devoid of everything, but there seems to be a fair bit going on. And then he throws himself, of course. So let's see what is in the void. Perhaps forgotten episodes? Scrapped prototypes, perhaps? Concept art?
Is this where they keep banned episodes?
Well, they have what looks like Bart Simpson's hair.
Good job that guy knows flow motion, otherwise we'd be fucked right now.
He has a very quick understanding of how gravity works here. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't actually happen.
Whee!
This is basically people at work, and I'd have to tell them, look, you can't be doing that, I'm sorry.
Oh, she's like frozen in time or something.
Dio, you fiend! Is there no end to your evil?
Oh, time doesn't pass in the void.
That's not too surprising. Usually when you're dealing with these sort of conundrums, time just either does not exist or is heavily dilated.
Sometimes my hobbies shame me, but collecting pencils, that's a new one for me.
No, usually they go with a safe, boring hobby like stamp collecting or something like that, but pencil collecting? Is there really a point that you can take that far enough? Because, you know, you got your HBs, your 2Bs and what have you, but you don't really have a whole lot else.
Oh, Pluto. Nice.
Nobody really loves disco. They just put up with it because either they've had enough to drink, or, well, we've just had that thought interrupted by the Hindenburg exploding. There is part of the Titanic there as well.
Is Janice a person or a thing? I'm getting mixed messages here.
Maybe Janice is his life-size anime body pillow.
It's a car.
Pretty nice car, though.
Van.
Not gonna lie,
Van.
it reminds me of the fair, you know, when they have, like, those rides that just have the really weirdly done, like, overly realistic people art on it.
Oh, God almighty!
Oh, no. I remember him before he got made into the Crazy Frog. It was on G Prime, and it was literally just a still image of a Formula 1 car, just someone doing ding 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 ding. It was amazing, but then they put Crazy Frog on it and ruined it forever.
And then they gave him a penis for some reason.
Yeah, I don't understand that, and I don't think I want to understand that, if I have to be perfectly honest with you.
It's fine, Bob, don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, I guess you gotta respect the nod. They know how much we dislike Crazy Frog. It's just like, hey, remember this, asshole?
He was chucked in the void. Can they make it? Can they make it? Yes, they made it.
It's a nice change of pace, though, because usually when they take the nostalgia route, it's always for the fun memories. With this one, it's just like, oh god, not this thing.
Well, that was fun. Now let's just never talk about the void again.
Oh no, I wouldn't mind going for a second round, to be honest. It seemed fairly interesting.
Episode over. It just ends with them losing their memories of the void.
How very Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah, well, we're dealing with, like, the same pacing and whatnot, Vogue. But what did you think of Season 3, Episode 12, The Void, in 10 words or less?
I enjoyed The Void. I still hate Crazy Frog. I think that's 10. Might be 9.
I agree wholeheartedly, Volk. I have nothing more to add on that. Alright, next up we have Season 3, Episode 36, The Nobody. Try and stay in I'll do that again. Try and stay in sync with me this time, Volk, because I feel you're a couple of seconds behind there.
It may have been VLC loading a little bit slowly, but
well,
that's alright. It should be fine now. We've got it open. We should be hunky-dory.
Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Ah, that's pretty loud in my ears. Thank you, Gumball, for the auditory assault. This is Season 3, Episode 36, The Nobody. Hearts are power.
This TV com was brought to you by hearing aids, because you'll need them.
Wow. Get all your entertainment mediums at once. Read a comic, listen to an MP3, watch a movie.
It just seems like one of those old Game Boys that you used to have with basically every accessory ever attached to it. This one at least seems more functional, at the very least, so I'll give it that. I wouldn't mind an attachment to hold my sandwich. I'm not sure if the paddleball is needed, but I appreciate the implementation of the fan.
Yeah, they've tried to basically put... Oh god. Bob is pissed. Everyone is pissed. Oh, I see. Like, POTK, did you, like, give us episodes centered around a theme? Because the Nobody, when things go missing in the house, and after Gumball and Darwin are accused for this, they decide to find the real culprit.
Yeah, I'm feeling like there is a bit of an investigative theme to these, but then again, we're only 2 episodes in. I think it's a little bit unfair to draw conclusions just yet.
Alright, what else has gone missing? Oh, okay.
I love how she just called them out just to put them back in there.
That reminds me of a joke. Like, I can't remember what show it was. It was like, come here, fuck off! Gordon Ramsay, that was it.
Oh, of course, Mr. Ramsay.
What kind of thing is this world when brother turns on brother when things go missing in the house?
This can only be solved with an ace attorney, one who knows what is right. That's the smell of a liar.
Gumball, Giovanna.
No, you're not Patrick Swayze.
Someone else did it.
They're really going ham with the dramatic voices in this episode.
Really, yeah. Like, you forget how dramatic of a show Gumball can be. Maybe it's because they over-egged that in later seasons that people got annoyed. I don't know.
Who knows, this may have been one that they were kind of improvising. They did it once and thought, you know what, we should just keep doing it.
Yeah, just keep on doing it.
In a world where nothing makes sense, Gumball must find the origin of the missing $20.
What are you, thing on the right?
I believe that is a donut with a hole that can apparently expand and shrink at will.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether that is a quirk or whether he comes from the Transformers universe of just changing size for no reason.
Oh boy, now we have horror movie aesthetics fitting because we're recording this in October.
Wow, I just hate it when my phone call suddenly becomes elasticated like I'm in some kind of Acme Acres cartoon.
If we flail at them, they'll have no choice but to run away.
This reminds me of the episode of The Simpsons where Homer catches a poo cheating. He just constantly goes backwards, mouth ever so slightly agape. The rolling pin, the most fearsome of kitchen weaponry.
Grater? Sure, why not?
You can cause a lot of annoyance with a cheese grater. You know what? I think that would be an effective weapon, but I think you should try the turkey carver instead.
I feel like weapon's gonna get more and more worn down the more cycles you make, Darwin.
No. What's happening is that he's just sharpening the sausage. By the end of the episode, it'll be the most deadliest weapon known to man.
All the food was moved into a secret compartment. Gumball, you are very well lit. Darwin, you too.
I'm pretty sure this is something people do in universities to stop their roommates stealing their food. Some people tape eggs to the top of the fridge. Other people have a secret compartment behind the fridge.
I would be the type of guy to just put like a thing on it saying, mine, do not eat.
Do you really think that would stop people, though?
Well, you could go the Frankie Boyle route with the yogurt and the joke that it's so disgusting I probably shouldn't bring it up.
Yeah, probably not. I think I understand where you're going with it anyway, so no need to worry. You ate our only weapon! Now what will we do to defend ourselves?
And the culprit is...
The bathtub! I knew it!
Oh, creepy.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun.
They're really overusing this shot at this point.
Yeah, I feel like they should probably calm it down, especially since there's another 5 minutes in the episode.
5 minutes. 15 minutes.
Yes, 5 minutes. Sorry, I keep forgetting VLC doesn't like do the thing where it counts down in reverse as well as forwards.
This is why you should use Windows Media Player, mate.
I'm too used to VLC at this point, though. Well, apparently not, considering I forgot that particular nugget of information, but...
Oh, I
well.
see. You're set in your ways.
Exactly.
Nice. Nobody saw that, it's fun.
An effort was made to save the painting.
You know, in trying to find the person who did this, they're gonna end up wrecking the house themselves.
You know, all of this for the sake of $20. They probably caused enough damage to make it so it's going to be way more than $20 at the end. It's a Pac-Man Congo line!
Oh god. Oh, Volk, you've made it so I can't see eyeballs now. Jesus Christ. Fucking Luxo.
Someone's literally been living in the basement, rent-free?
This will not stand.
We have rules and regulations here. Rules that shall be followed, and regulations that will also be followed through steady payment of monthly rent. But the question is, who's living down here?
Is it me? Is it you?
Apparently not. It is somebody who literally looks as if they came from an entirely different cartoon.
Well, that's Gumball for you.
He looks a bit glitchy. Maybe it's missing, though.
Possibly.
He just wants to try and make a living for himself.
Just gets worse and worse with the faces they make. Oh, God. Oh, what's the matter? You never jumped a fence before?
And they're actually doing it. Like, they're not going to make for ramps, surely. But then again, this is Gumball. I know nothing. Are they just going to float? No, just very slow motion.
Jesus Christ.
Good thing they bailed eventually.
Why? Why was there a T-Rex?
I don't know, but why are they trying to think of puns? Looks like your plan didn't cut the mustard.
Oh, yeah. It's like Darwin's wearing a little hat.
Take this with my condiments. Alright, get yourself over to Hot Topic and let's end this episode. Oh!
This is just getting more depressing by the second.
Keep digging, Gumball, keep digging.
So he doesn't have his memories. It says in the wiki that it's an apparently somewhat familiar face. I don't recognise him, though.
I don't know, he looks like he has maybe some influences of other human cartoon characters, potentially, but nothing rings a bell. Maybe it's something within the world of Gumball itself, rather than something outside. Yeah, I suppose he does look like all those regular dudes that just walked past.
Yeah. Aww.
I don't think he's really bad guy material. I mean, sure, living in someone's basement rent-free is pretty horrible, but it's not really bad guy material.
Oh, did he come from the void? Oh!
Okay, so this is a direct follow-up, almost. 24 episodes after the fact.
That's pretty metal, actually.
It's like he got tickled by Thanos and was spared. Like, he was mid-deletion, but then sort of, like, finished halfway through.
Oh, wait for it, wait for the twist.
They've already left, haven't they? Well, at least they stuck around.
Yes, yes indeed. Oh, they have a Nemesis now, and yeah, that's the third episode we're covering here, so what did you think of The Nobody, Vogue?
Interesting. I like the fact that it was a direct continuation, almost, or at least a reference to an episode that happened 24 episodes ago, and I'm willing to bet the next one is going to be another continuation of that, and I think I'm beginning to see where the theme is. Everything is now related to the Void in some way, I think. But who knows? Things could be switched up again, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Alright, next up we have Season 4, Episode 1, The Nemesis, in 3, 2, 1. Good old Kiss cartoon, making it easier for us to tell where you got the videos from.
Well, all of these videos so far seem to have come from different sources, which makes it a complete ball ache for the sake of sound balancing, but we'll cope somehow.
No, I'll cope. I'm the one who edits, Volk. I'm the editing boy. I'm the one who edits.
I will share in your successes and I will leave you on your own for your feelings, like any good friend would do.
Oh, bless you, Volk. Alright, let's see if Mr. Voidman will be the nemesis that these two so desperately need to mature into responsible young men.
I don't think that's going to happen somehow, but I'm intrigued to see what the Nemesis's first plan will involve.
Huh, interesting. This is listed as episode 2 in the actual Gumball wiki, so ignore what I said earlier, I suppose.
Ah, fair enough. Or so they think.
Alas, he's not very adept at being a villain right now, but he'll get there in time.
Oh, that smell is unmistakable. That is the smell of Wile E. Coyote-style antics.
For some reason, I really want to watch Ninjago. I don't know what it is, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where you'd get Ninjago from all of this, to be honest with you, but you do you, I'll do me.
It's literally in the top right corner, mate.
Oh, right, sorry, I completely ignored that. Well, shut my mouth.
The joke ruined, oh god.
Is that countdown just going to be there the whole time?
Apparently so. Apparently Ninjago is actually pretty popular.
Oh yeah, I mean, it filled a void that I think Bionicle previously was filling.
He's been a busy boy. I would stop at 10 traps, honestly.
Once you're getting to the point where you go past 10, you know, you're going to have to keep spreadsheets over what traps have been set off, what kind of supplies you have to go to Home Depot for to replace them. It just becomes too much busy work, and you begin to lose the very foundation of what trap setting is all about. Wow, for something that literally came out of my ass, I think I spun that pretty well.
It's all good, mate. Oh, there's a chinny in there. Oh, that's disturbing.
Ah, but it is not a bull chinion, therefore it is suitable for children.
Hopefully Men in Black 2 was lost in the void.
I don't know, I didn't mind Men in Black 2 so much. I never watched Men in Black 3 though.
No, same. I heard it was okay, though.
Yeah, I've heard similar. But you know, nothing will ever beat the first. Or the animated cartoon.
Did you say his name was Jaws? Is that why they're doing this?
Rob. Rap, 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 rap.
What is going on, Volk? It feels like a fever dream right now.
I don't know, but there's a Vindoluvian in the background there.
Oh, that's what they're called.
Well, if you watch Red Dwarf, yes. I am Taka Dal, and I am an emissary of the great Vindoluvian Empire.
Trying to do my shopping now. Now is not Nemesis time.
Can't a Nemesis buy his watermelons in peace?
Dr. Jerky would be pretty good, honestly. I eat nothing but jerky all the time. My cholesterol is through the roof.
Well, I mean, as far as the food stuff goes, jerky's pretty top tier, so, you know, you'll have brand recognition. They're just making noises now. I am Dr.
That's me when I have to do a retake.
I'm suddenly reminded of the German keyboard kid. Nice!
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah,
He reminds me a little bit of Butters in a weird way, with the whole Professor Chaos thing. Although, these ones are at least being encouraging. They're legitimately trying to help him find his, villainous persona.
No, wrong one.
Oh, it's the Queen of England! Oh god, it was the previous episode!
That's not bad. Also, that is David Warner. That was not the response I expected, Volk.
I'm just a little bit in awe, to be honest with you.
Do you even know who David Warner is?
Not by name, no, but I imagine if you give me a couple of things he's done, I'll know by association, as I usually do.
Did you ever watch Freakazoid?
Yes. I watched the fuck out of Freakazoid.
He was the Lobe.
Oh, the Lobe, of course! Ah, now it sounds oh so very familiar.
He was also in Wing Commander, he was in Planet of the Apes, let's see, Terry Pratchett's Hogfather as Lord Downey. He's going to be in Mary Poppins Return as Admiral Boom. Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but you are way better at putting names to voices than I am. I will get it if you tell me, like, one or two things a person has been in, but I can never just say, oh, it's this guy who starred in this, unless I was A, looking it up, or B, it's someone I follow borderline religiously. Oh, they trying to fill the role of minions now or something?
I guess so. They remind me of those two Hunchback twins from Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf.
Oh, yes. I'm sure there were a couple of other cartoons where the rather disgusting-looking person is the minion of the big villain. Oh, that sounded so much like Frank Welker.
little bit, yeah. I love David Warner. He has so many fucking roles. The dude is always working.
It's great because, I mean, if you remember him as far back as Freakazoid, I mean, he's still at the game at this point. He's been going quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, I could also say the same for Peter Cullen and Frank Welker, who are obviously still reprising their roles as Optimus Prime and Megatron to this day, pretty much.
Oh, in Batman the Animated Series, he was Ra's al Ghul.
I believe it is pronounced Ra's al Ghul.
I will pronounce it however the fuck I want to. Also, he was the Archmage in Gargoyles. That's the one I probably remember the most.
Ah, yes, of course. Whenever it's Gargoyles related, you know Tom's all over that shit. But no, I say the race thing in jest just because Talia alluded to as much in an episode of Batman Beyond.
Ah, he's trying, bless him. Bit better.
Learn to play, scrub, or else you will face the undeniable wrath of the Wrecker. No Elo will be safe. Although, a way to do evil would be to just slightly change the times the buses are coming in so everybody ends up late.
Yeah, just by like 5 minutes, because sometimes that's all it takes.
Exactly. I mean, not that buses are always like 10 minutes late than the time that's dictated anyway, but, you know, we'll ignore that fact. Some buses in the UK and indeed the world are more efficient.
Evil does not hug for long.
Wow, he is very, very quick to please. It's a quick hug. Yep, all is forgiven.
So all his plans are failing. I guess there's maybe going to be one to lead us out, I suppose.
Red wire to the green wire. Wait, there's no green wire. Fuck!
We're done. This town is getting flooded, mate.
Right, if we keep talking, nobody will explode. Well, we stopped talking. Well, the world's exploded.
Just pull any wire at this point. You have a 1 in 3 chance of flooding the town or not flooding the town.
Starting to count down quite high up. They're just waiting. Just pull them all. What's the worst that could happen?
Honestly, they brought this on themselves. Like, they got him corrupted in the first place, then they didn't even notice that him living in their house, and now he's a failed supervillain.
Well, you know what? At least he's putting the effort in. You have to admire the fact that he doesn't give up easily.
Oh.
Does that mean we can now get free snacks from the vending machine?
Yes.
Oh yeah, M&M's for everyone! So, will he give up, or will he continue on his endeavours to try and be the villain that Gumball deserves?
Oh, they're taking the L. One of his traps finally worked, Volk.
Well, sometimes you just need to give them the W. That's the only thing they need. Once they get that one win, they'll start to snowball, they'll start to find their wings, and it'll just be all happy times from here. So, I think this is the right move.
Just gotta leave you there. See you in the morning. Truly, he is the most evil of Nemesis.
Just can't thank a friend, can he? You know, they could at least, like, bring them cupcakes the next time they see him or something to replace the cookies that he stamped on earlier in the episode.
Indeed. So that was Season 4, Episode 2, The Nemesis. What do you think, Volk?
Pretty good. I like the angle that the Nemesis was kind of forgotten about for a while. Then he just suddenly appears, doesn't quite all go according to plan, and they kind of help him find his groove. So I like the angle they went with. I love this continuation so far. I'm hoping that the next couple of episodes will follow suit, but as I said before, we'll just have to wait and see.
Alright, next episode is Season 4, Episode 30, and this one is correct on the Wikipedia, The Bus. So if you're ready, Volk, I will count us down.
I'm ready, but I'm not sure if I have my pass on me.
Well, we'll have to sneak on board. It is the villainous thing to do. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You know, a real friend would spot the fare for me so that we don't get into trouble, but
Yeah, well.
whatever.
Yeah, well.
We get on the bus either way, so you know what, I'm okay.
Look, the more I pay you, the less time I have for Domino's when the Patreon money comes in.
Of course, it all comes down to Domino's in the end.
It does.
Looks like someone just literally just had gravity just betray their entire face. That's not something you want to end up being. So depressed you trip over your own face. Well, look, it looks like you got better quickly enough. So you know what? It's fine. Minor plot inconvenience solved. Oh, come on! You turned your head 360 earlier. Why can't you do it now? I guess maybe over abuse of the power.
A cartoon convenience, Volk.
Or a cartoon inconvenience. Oh, I could do it then, but I can't do it when I really need it.
Wow, did he just fucking murder that guy?
Dude just straight up killed a bitch and no one gives a shit. Let's rob a bank. Oh, it's the Vindiluvian again.
Always keying in on the wrong things. This is the thing about the bus. To teach the kids a lesson in not playing hooky from school, Rocky purposely drives past the school and picks up 4 hijackers, Principal Brown, Richard, Tobias's father Harold, and Alan's father Dexter, who hold everyone hostage, so get ready for antics.
Where's Keanu Reeves when you need him? Look, that only worked in Deadpool because Deadpool's a fucking maniac. It's alright, we all know bananas have regenerative powers. Oh, it's another balloon. Well, we already know how to take care of that guy. The other 3, I'm not so sure. I think they might need to be a bit more resourceful.
Man, the guy in the blue mask seems familiar, but I just can't place him.
Oh, I know! He's the professor from the what's-his-name region, the Aloha region.
Shut up, Hulk. Shut up.
It seems like everyone else is just going along with it except for Gumball, which is definitely a flip from what normally happens, I would wager.
You'd think the bus driver would be a little bit concerned at this point, but that should key you in that maybe this is all a ruse.
Yeah, he's probably in on it.
Aw.
Wait, didn't you die? Yeah, I bet you did. It's probably your dad. Oh yeah, I see my dad from time to time.
That's my dad. He's holding us hostage.
I was fully prepared for one of them to go down that manhole.
Well, this is the thing. It seems like their fathers are trying to teach them lessons about life just by being really, really dangerous, I suppose.
Dangerous or dangerously incompetent?
Or maybe stupid like a fox.
Well, I guess now we know how the brother feels about his, how he feels about Gumball. Just immediately breaks the illusion.
Backstory!
It started 1,000 years ago!
You're clearly not 1,000 years old, though, so.
Well, you never know, he could have been reincarnated. Or maybe he just spent too long in the void. I love how quick he is to just go, look, none of this makes sense. This reminds me a lot about how you have those people that come into your school and just like give you those smoking PSAs and what have you.
Yeah.
It seems very similar to that, except this one's a lot more hands-on, and, you know, we never had to subject ourselves to a good old-fashioned bus hijacking. What is he planning to do?
Don't even need the loudspeaker at this point.
I hope the police fund can cover a new window for the bus. And about 4 new squad cars. Well, someone's going to be getting a very light Christmas bonus this year.
They need to replace the dollars or whatever.
Maybe they were counterfeit, so it makes it even more depressing when they weren't even using real money. Damn, autocorrect, it gets me so many times when I'm just not used to it, when I'm browsing Discord on my phone and suddenly instead of fuck I say duck, or something along those lines. I'm just like, look, I'm trying to convey rage here, you're not helping me.
Oh, what the duck is going on here? I'm going to read the rest of the synopsis. But the plot goes awry when they reveal they have an explosive suitcase, the ransom money they're demanding is real, and the police are actually after them. So basically, this was a ploy to teach their sons and daughters a lesson, but it actually ended up being real.
Well, this is all down to poor preparation. If they were really trying to set the lesson in place, they would have gotten the police involved. You know, make a fake car chase, make it seem like you're really after us, but no one's in the know. That guy just exploded, but knowing us, he will probably appear in like 2 minutes' time. Gumball is an incredibly strange place.
There you go. I told you about it before it happened. I'm the worst.
Hey, now I can afford that Xbox. So what was the lesson? Fake a hijacking and you might just run into real money.
No, it was don't play hooky at school. Oh, the potato lad was trying.
I like how he's not getting any of the credit. It's just like, look, I found this out about 4 solid minutes ago. What the hell are you guys doing?
Oh, Jesus!
Maybe the bomb isn't real. Maybe it's just, okay, we can't leave anything to chance now. We don't know what the fuck's going on. We have officially lost the plot.
Maybe the bomb was the friends we made along the way.
Ah, very, very explosive joke there, Tom. Oh, of course it was. I was wondering when we were going to see him.
That's still David Warner as Rob the Cyclops, by the way.
Well, I would hope they wouldn't just change the voice halfway through.
Yeah, he really needs the money for the evil plots and whatnot.
Well, I mean, if he wants to move out the basement, he's going to need to get himself a little bit of dosh to put a mortgage down, or perhaps pay some rent forward to get himself a nice apartment somewhere in the city, perhaps. Hey, he's back. Alright, so, yeah, about 2 minutes was right. If you explode in the Gumball universe, just wait 2 minutes and you'll be back in action. Won't even have to call in a sick day at work.
Well, an attempt was made, I suppose.
Oh, now we're going very much into speed. Alright, let's just do donuts in the airport until we can disarm the bomb. Nice moves. That is a guy who loves his job.
Yeah. Rob, how did you expect to get out of this exactly with the money?
I don't think he thought that far. You have to remember, he's still new to this whole villainy thing. To be the chunky guy in the force, he must be the butt of all the jokes. But then again, he is delicious.
Jesus.
Good thing it wasn't a double-decker. Otherwise, I would be screwed by now. I always sit on the top deck. You have the choice of doing something that's not fun and devious and evil.
Yeah, you could be good.
Yeah, that would really confuse them. Just do the good stuff and they'll be like, wait a minute, what's your plan? Ah, yes. He didn't quite think about the police actually getting to him.
Yeah, the consequences of his actions. You play like a villain, you get treated like one. Ah, I see. There we go. But wait a minute, that must mean the other one was a bomb?
A bomb? No, JC Denton, save us!
My god.
You better double check your systems. The mechanic was an imposter.
Well, looks like all's well that ends well in the Gumball universe.
Well, except the police accounts. They are going to be in the red for quite some time.
I didn't actually expect Rob to appear in that one, so yeah, I guess that this is all one ongoing storyline.
It's all about Rob.
Indeed, indeed. Alright, mate, what do you think about Season 4, Episode 30, The Bus?
I quite enjoyed it. I can't really think of much else to say apart from that. Like, there wasn't a huge amount that really jumped out at me. I liked the plot. I liked the fact that it was meant to be fake, but it turned out to be real, and just people dying and then come back 2 minutes later. Yeah, quite a lot to take from that, but yeah, I'd say it's about the average of the ones we have seen so far. But then again, this was more just about action and not just like blowing your mind or
Yeah, for sure.
being cute with villains, so to speak.
Indeed. It was a typical heist thing, but I enjoyed it. But up next we have Season 4, Episode 40, The Disaster. And I believe this is actually a two-parter. So, are you ready, Volk?
I am ready.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Kiss cartoon, again. I'm gonna have fun editing this, he lied.
Alright, so what are we expecting from this one then? Judging by the fact it's called The Disaster, will that apply to a natural disaster or a scheme gone disastrously wrong? Very nice dramatic music. Helps to set the tone, I suppose.
Indeed.
The tone of boredom!
Nicole, first thing in the morning, I do not want to be singing show tunes, okay?
The only thing I would be singing is tunes on the radio, if and only if they are worth singing to. Is this gonna be a musical episode?
God, I hope so. I actually don't mind musicals.
Oh, is this him? Is this the Robster?
I think this is actually, 20-minute episode. Yeah, there he is. Wait, is this the same guy who they got Darwin from?
That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. Suddenly we are now Adam Sandler. We have the power of click.
My favourite edit of that is gun. What if you had a gun? Jesus. Now he's like upgraded to like full on Thanos with all the Infinity Stones level. Oh Jesus. Bite Zadostor!
I think I know where the rerun is gonna come in. They're literally gonna rewind back to the first episode, aren't they? Oh, this is gonna be trippy as balls, I can already tell.
The thing is though, if he saves himself here, he won't be there in the future.
You can't escape a time paradox, you just gotta let it be. Or is he just gonna keep going backwards and forward and just end up inadvertently cloning himself or making multiple versions of himself?
I don't know, but I'm invested.
I am very much anxious to see where this goes. $12.99. That's definitely a Sky remote then.
Oh, it is the same shady red van seen in The Puppy and The Origins Part 1. Nice, nice.
Nice. I was wondering. What terrible plots will he unfold? I'm wondering though if he does this intentionally, if he does it purely by accident. Oh boy.
Oh, Jesus.
That can happen. I love how she's not so much worried as just extremely pissed off.
That wasn't Gumball's fault, though.
I'm sorry. The Kiwi analogy just kind of caught me off guard there.
A little bit.
Do you ever get so angry that you just make noise as opposed to just finding eloquent ways to express it?
All the time, bro. All the time.
Good thing I haven't gotten yourself into that situation then. Well, not that I know of. I've made you disappointed in me a few times, but thankfully not anger. Jesus.
Wow. That's so obviously meant to be Wind Waker. Oh no. This is a great stand right here. Very multi-purpose. This show is so creative with like it's like just art direction and whatnot.
Absolutely. Oh, nope, that's definitely not Darwin.
Also me. Also me.
Now, this is a suitable place to have subtitles.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wow.
This is taking a very deep turn.
Yeah, this is really good.
I don't like where this is going.
Wow.
And that guy from the first episode is still there, watching things from behind the scenes. Quick, press X to Jason!
Oh. Hello.
What the fuck? You know, if they really wanted to convey anger, it is a well-known fact that the German language has many angry words for things.
Jesus, Ron, this is a bit much, don't you think?
Well, where previously he was kinda not doing the villain thing far enough, this is way too... Oh wow, that didn't take long. Man, he is really getting into it now.
Oh, I'm so glad we watched those other episodes first.
Oh yeah, definitely. This works out brilliantly. I'm actually curious if there are more episodes involved, or if these were just like the 6 best ones and they just kind of picked them out.
Nice.
Well, to be honest, to finish it, they would need it to be at 24 frames per second. Or is it 18? I forget what's meant to be the cinematic frame rate.
Cinematic is 23.976, I believe.
So basically 24, if you don't want to be pedantic.
Oh. The Void!
Oh, not quite. You're not going to drag me into the void that easy. I'm not going to be trapped in some boring universe with the crazy frog for company.
Oh god, I'd rather die.
Oh no, they're doing the slow motion thing.
Not quite, gold experience.
No, not quite. I mean, The Matrix definitely did it better, I will say that much.
Wow.
Did he just kill him?
He was calling him by a different name.
I was actually wondering. I was thinking, wait, did we get his name wrong the entire time, or is he just having this up? I love that he's squeezing him with the black bars. This is very creative. I am digging this a hell of a lot. Let me guess. It ran out of batteries. Just boot him in there. Don't do that. You need to buy batteries first. Buy batteries first.
There could be batteries in the void, you don't know.
I don't think there'll be batteries in the void.
Oh, stop milking it. Wow, end of Gumball. Oh, that's cool.
That is neat. Does this mean that Crazy Frog is going to be the hero of this story?
God, I will fucking kill myself if that happens.
No, you gotta suffer through the rest of this with me. I can't do these TV comms on my own, damn it.
Well, you'll have to, because I ain't sticking up for one more moment with Crazy Frog. Bite the dustor! That's cool. Oh, love it, love it. That was a great episode.
Yes, absolutely hard agreed. That was brilliant. I was very heavily invested into that one, which you can tell when we don't really have much to talk about.
Indeed, indeed. So,
convenient excuses!
huzzah! So next up we have the first episode of Season 5, which is aptly named The Rerun, which is part 2 of what we just watched. So, are you ready, Volk?
As ready as I'll ever be. I'm not sure how well it's going to follow up, but it had a hell of a good first part, so I'm hopeful.
Here we go. The rerun in 3, 2, 1.
Do you think it's a joke we should just replay the commentary from Season 1, Episode 1?
Maybe, but let's see what happens here.
We'll rate the commentary side by side and decide which is the better option. Or maybe it's not the rerun of the first episode, it's the rerun of the episode previous. New episode? I find this very hard to believe. I'm pretty sure I just watched this.
Ew.
I'm getting flashbacks to this Ed, Ed and Eddie episode where they do something similar, where they keep flashing backwards. You bet your sweet bippy I did, and then proceeds to get a bowling ball in the face.
Can't imagine why.
Well, to be fair, he wanted to be something. He suggested the villain role, he accepted it. He must have at least had some inkling that there might be consequences such as failure or getting blown up.
No, Nicole, not that. Why can't anyone else hear me, my internal thoughts and feelings?
He's flashing back, yeah, that was a sick beat.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure I had a game very similar to that one, or it might have been Monster Truck Madness.
Ah, I see. Schrodinger's future.
Well, to be fair, could the future be any worse than what they just experienced?
True, very true. Like, he lost his parents, they got a divorce, I guess, he lost his girlfriend, something happened to Darwin, I forget. Oh, everything is still playing out!
I eat all car parts. That's pretty clever, not gonna lie.
He's there, get him!
No, not the knockoff Nintendo Wii's! Truly, his evil knows no ends. He started off so well, but he fell at the last hurdle. No, we're devolving into the Rugrats!
Oh, Jesus, no!
And that is when, what's his name became a sperm.
Well, I mean, he's still technically lost his parents, they're just babies now.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe it's just role reversal. Yeah, there we go. Let's go with that. Role reversal, not so much loss. Well, he ain't mistaken exactly. I think you're thinking too deep into this. Oh no, maybe you aren't.
Oh no. But wait a minute, if they've just been, like, sent into the past, but they've already given birth to... How does this work exactly? This is more confusing than Kingdom Hearts time travel.
I'm pretty sure this is where the theory of cause and effect kicks in. whilst they've been affected by the timeline directly, they're getting affected by the timeline indirectly. Yeah, nope, she just ate herself.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's reverting back to fish.
No, I can't breathe on land!
This is somehow a lot more dark than how the first time turned around.
Yeah. You can't win, Gumball.
Well, at least he acknowledges it. I'm back with the movie filter again. He is the one!
He is the one who's bored.
Nice follow-up. Hey, I felt that. Whoever thought that playing around with the remote control settings could be this fun to watch?
Indeed, indeed. It's tragic for Gumball, but hilarious for us.
People suffer for our enjoyment. That's just the way life has worked since time immemorial.
Indeed.
We just all want to have fun at someone else's expense.
Wow. You might want to close the thing.
Oh no, he's gonna have a change of heart and go back after him. No, you don't. Well, you don't have much leg.
That was his tail, Vogue.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was his leg. But then again, oh, really? But I was gonna say, surely it's not, like, that bad, considering all you're doing is putting him back where he was to begin with.
Yeah, but he wasn't meant to be there to begin with, you know, and he got corrupted on the way out.
I guess so. Maybe if he was reverted back to the way he was before, it would be a different story. That is a pretty fucked up elephant, I'm not gonna lie.
Whee! Akari. Nice.
Let me hug you, damn it! Accept my love!
That's King Crimson.
Oh, I am so looking forward to how that turns out in the anime. I don't know, but just losing a thumb probably ain't too bad compared to the rest of your body, like, say, a leg. I love how the news goes, just like, what the fuck's going on? Come on, Rob, why won't you accept my friendship? Oh god, it really is King Crimson.
Please, just accept my love before I disappear forever. I can make this right.
I mean, there's only a minute left. There's not much time for a change around.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's the meatball quirk all over again.
Fight Zatoshto!
Well, to be fair, things are still going to shit in the background. Maybe we want to rewind it back a little bit further before we have this whole reconciliation thing.
The grand rewind.
Back to season 1 we go! So, how is this all going to get fixed? Is it just going to be convenient rewind, or is it just going to end?
I love you, Rob.
Truly, he was the villain we all deserved. Just casual, oh, wait, we're naked now.
Yeah, there you go.
Adam Sandler, be gone!
That was a great ending. I think I prefer the first part, but that was still a pretty good follow-up.
Not gonna lie, the ending was not what I expected, but then again, it was also exactly what I expected.
So yeah, a great bunch of episodes that I did not expect to have, like, a thread of a plot, especially for a show as irreverent as Gumball, but that was really enjoyable. Thank you, POTK, for commissioning those. What did you think of the 6 we just covered?
Highly entertaining. All of them put together like that, I think that was a top selection there. So thank you very much. We really enjoyed it. Well, I'm assuming you enjoyed it, so I'm speaking for you.
How dare you! Oh, quickly press the rewind button. We've become too
I guess
arrogant.
what I'm trying to say is that it was a highly enjoyable experience, and from the bottom of my heart, thanks very much.
Okay, bit much. Rewind that as well.
It was a very good episode. Stop.
Thank you. If you guys want your own TV comms, check our prices on patreon.com/HellfireComms, and you can have, say, 6 11-minute episodes like we did here with Gumball, or you can have like 3 20-minute ones, and so on and so forth. Any combination that your heart desires. We'll see you next time for more HellfireComms Patreon TV comms. Bye bye.
Ciao for now.